Hello everyone, Raven Rose here with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is Goddess Guided Messages. We have 4 piles. Pile number 1 with the blue kyanite, pile number 2 with the tiger eye, pile number 3 with a moonstone, and pile number 4 with a snowflake obsidian. So take a few moments, pause if you need to, and choose your pile. Okay, so we're going to start here with pile number 1, and that is the pile with the blue calcite crystal. Let's see. Okay, so we have Goddess Branwen with forgiveness. Yemaya with golden opportunity. And Kali with destruction. Okay. And then with my Psychic Tarot, we have Solitude in reverse, Harmony, Positive movement forward, and with the Tarot, we have the King of Wands, Page of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Empress. So for pile number 1, I feel like there's going to be a lot of big changes coming to you in the near future. There's going to be changes with big opportunities and a lot to do with divine timing. It seems like these changes are going to come about once you're able to free yourself through forgiveness. It could be forgiving another person. I feel like it might be, for a lot of you, forgiving yourself for something. But it could be, everybody's different, it could be forgiving someone else. So it starts off the reading with Goddess Branwen, and she's a Celtic goddess of forgiveness, and she speaks of forgiveness is the key to your freedom. And being able to forgive yourself or someone else is what will mend and repair any hurt that you're feeling right now. And now is the time, I'm feeling a lot of divine timing in here, and right now is the time for you to begin this journey of forgiveness. And once you do this, once you begin to forgive yourself or someone else, is when you're going to have treasures, you're going to have opportunities present themselves to you. So this is kind of like your blockage right now. Forgiveness is what's blocking you. Sometimes, it could be, sometimes we unintentionally hurt other people, and sometimes it could be on purpose, but either way, you have to be 100% accountable for the things that we do, the thoughts that we have, the actions that we take, any motives. And when you take accountability and you're able to forgive yourself and forgive others, that's when the healing will come about. Oh, my battery again. And then next we have the goddess Yemaya. And she is an African Brazilian goddess. And she's the goddess of golden opportunity here in this deck. And the card says, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So it's all about divine timing again, where, you know, when an opportunity presents itself to you, you need to take it. No more procrastinating. You really want to jump on anything presented to you. Yeah, so don't hesitate when these opportunities come to you. Any wishes or prayers that you have made are being answered, and big changes are coming. And Yemaya wants you to know that you're ready for this and that you should celebrate your success. And then we have Goddess Kali, and she's an Indian goddess of destruction. So she's also known as an embodiment of time, and who devours and destroys all things that need to be destroyed so that you can create new things and new situations in your life. So she's coming to bring death to things that are no longer serving you. She will bring death to your ego, which is a good thing because that's what you need to be able to forgive yourself and other people. And this is just a beginning. It's not just an ending. You know, the ending is bringing about a new beginning, and change is simply a transition to move you forward. So she might help you end certain relationships with other people or certain situations that you're in, or anything that you just can't seem to let go of, to move you forward. And she wants you to not give up and to keep going, keep moving forward. Okay. And then we have here solitude in reverse. So this is basically, it's equivalent to the Hermit card in the tarot. And it's basically saying you know what you need to know. You have the wisdom needed for this situation, and it's time to move forward. It's time to act now. That's not time to hide away in solitude anymore. You may have been cutting yourself off from family and friends. You may feel lonely, maybe even isolated, depressed, but now it's time to act. Now it's time to move forward, and seize these opportunities. You know, the hermit, he goes up onto the mountain of enlightenment to go within and to gain inner knowledge, and that's a good thing. And you've done that already, and now it's time to move forward. You know what you need to know. So no more isolating yourself. You know what you need to know to forgive and to get through this. And opportunities are going to be presenting themselves to you. You need to let go of old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, old relationships, anything that's no longer serving you. And you need to act. You need to come down off that mountain and act on this and take the opportunities. No more procrastinating. And then we have the Harmony card here. And this is equivalent to the Lover's card in the tarot deck. So this is speaking of a choice needs to be made. A choice in a partnership of any kind, a choice in a relationship. It could be a business relationship, could be friendship, could be family, and it could be a relationship with yourself. It could be making that choice to forgive yourself and move forward and stop holding on to any guilt that you might have, because that will definitely hold you back. So yeah, that's big on the choice, but it can also speak of a new relationship coming in for you, a new romantic relationship or friendship or whatever it is that you're seeking. That could be the opportunity that you're waiting for, or it could, you know, your opportunity could be anything that you're waiting for. Career, finances is a general reading, but this does speak of a new relationship, a new partnership of some kind. Okay. And then we have positive movement forward. So this again is speaking of an opportunity that will soon come to you. Prosperity and abundance, all that is coming for you. You've worked hard to get to this point, and you need to follow and build on your passion. Again, another confirmation of opportunity. So there's some really big, awesome opportunities coming for pile number 1. You need to remove what's blocking you. You need to forgive yourself, forgive someone else, and you need to act on this opportunity. You need to grab it. And it's all in divine timing. So now is the time for you to forgive so that these wonderful blessings can come to you. Okay, so now we have the tarot here. So going from the King of Wands to the Page of Wands is almost to me like backtracking. So you might be going back to start something over. It could be a job, it could be a relationship. You're beginning a new journey. So it's like you accomplished something. You got to the King of Wands, you know, stage, and you're going back to being a Page of Wands because you want to rewrite your story. You want to do something over again. You want to fix things. New opportunities are going to be being presented to you here with the Four of Cups. And you might be feeling lonely, isolated, sad, depressed a little bit, you know, and you're just focusing on what you have, but you're not realizing or not seeing the opportunity that's trying to show itself to you. You might be feeling bored of the way your life is and thinking that you want to start over here, go back to being the Page of Wands, and you just need to look up and realize that there is something for you here. And once you do that, once you take this golden opportunity that wants to present itself to you, is when you become the Empress. And this isn't gender specific. You could be male and have the Empress energy. It's just basically an energy of abundance and harvest, you know, everything good, a nurturing, motherly energy, but it's creation and giving birth to a new idea. So any ideas that you have to start over here, it's like they're going to be birthed and they're going to be conceived. They're going to be conceived, they're going to be nurtured and birthed. And if you are planning to have a child, planning to get pregnant, this could be literal and meaning that that opportunity is coming for you and you might actually get pregnant or have the child. But it's not going to be that for everyone. It's basically just birthing a new creation, a new idea, a new goal. So that's pretty awesome. It has a really good feel to it, this pile. Yeah, just you gotta forgive yourself, forgive the other person, because that's what's holding you back. And all these wonderful opportunities are going to come to you. And you're going to take them. You're going to take the opportunity and you're going to end up in the Empress energy of having abundance and everything that you want and being confident in your energy. You did all that you could do to get what you wanted and you followed through with it, but you only to find out that it's not what you want. So you're going to go back and do things again, do things a different way. And this could be a new beginning in career, education, or even your health. And it could be love, romance. Like I said, everyone's going to be different. Okay, thank you, pile number 1. That was an awesome one. Now we will go to pile number 2. Okay, so now we're going to move on to pile number 2 with the Tiger Eye crystal. Okay, we have Goddess Mat with Truth. Goddess Athena with Inner Wisdom. And Goddess Ingana with Health. And from my Psychic Tarot, we have Passion Ignited. Fertility. Crown Chakra. And from the tarot, we have the Moon. The Lovers. Nine of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So the biggest thing here is about trust and trusting yourself. There's some situation going on for pile number 2 that you know about it, you know the truth, you know in your gut, but you're choosing not to look at it, or maybe you just don't trust yourself, but deep down you know that you're right in regards to whatever this is. So the first goddess here is Mat with Truth, and she's an Egyptian goddess. She's all about bringing balance and harmony and divine order of things in your life, and about truth. She brings the truth to light. She wants you to be honest with yourself and honest with others. And that's what's going to lead you to true success. She wants you to live fearlessly in truth. And sometimes that's hard, but the truth, they always say the truth hurts, the truth is hard, but that's how you will lead yourself to success. And not to mention holding all that in can make you sick. It's time for an empowered choice. It's time to make an empowered choice. And she brings justice as well. And justice will be served in any situation. It's time to right any wrongs in your life. It's time to speak up if you see injustice. This is a card, and this is a time of things are going to become unraveling. And also see the truth in others. Look behind the words of other people around you, because they might be withholding the truth from you. But if they're holding the truth from you, deep down in your gut, you know it. You may not want to face it. And then here we have Athena with Inner Wisdom. And this card says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So this goes right along with Mat. These two goddesses are speaking of truth and inner wisdom. You already know. You know the answer. You know what's going on. You know what you need to do. You may be wearing what they call rose-colored glasses, which is not good. That's just going to make you sick. Athena wants you to trust your gut. She's a Greek goddess. She doesn't want you to second guess yourself. You know you're right. Stop giving your power away to other people. And notice any reoccurring ideas and actions. Notice anything that's reoccurring is trying to become to light. It could be patterns, it could be thought patterns, it could be actions of others. If somebody's doing something over and over, and it just, it's not being solved, you know it's not going to be. You might need to walk away from something. And then here we have Angana with health. She is an Aboriginal shaman goddess. They also refer to her as the Dreamtime snake. So she wants you to pay attention to your body, pay attention to your emotions, because your body is trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you that something isn't right. And it's not okay for you to keep pretending that everything is fine. You need to face your fears, and you need to look for the help that you need. You need to get help with something. And this can have to do with your health. Maybe there's something with your health that something's not right in your inner gut, but you're scared to do something about it. Maybe you're scared to go to the doctor and face this. But it doesn't have to be. It could be any situation that you know the truth and you're not facing it, and then what happens is it affects your health. When you hold in things like this and you know something is wrong and you just let it go, it can make you physically sick, emotionally sick. Okay, and she's here to tell you to stop that and to look at whatever this is and deal with it. You might have help coming from an unexpected source. And she wants you to take care of your well-being. And truth is a big part of that. Yeah, anytime you hold in the truth or you don't face it, it can make you sick. Oh, wow. Okay, so here with the Psychic Tarot, we have Passion Ignited. So once you release this, face this, whatever this truth is that you're not, you're fearful to look at or you're not accepting, once you do that, you're going to have a new beginning. And all that pent up that you're holding on to, and that sickness and that, that feeling in your stomach when something's wrong, but you're not doing anything about it, making you sick every day. Once you let that go and face it is when you feel like your spirit, your soul is just going to soar and you're going to be free. And this is when you're going to have revelations and new ideas, and it can affect all parts of your life, your personal life, your business life, anything, family life. And you're just going to feel like you have a new sense of purpose in life. But you need to reach down and you need to tap into that force here, that fire within you. And when you do, you're going to use that to create a strong foundation for your future. And you need to follow your intuition, follow your gut. You know something's not right. Follow your gut, do something about it. And when you do that, you're going to inspire other people around you to do the same thing. People see that. They notice that. They notice the energy of it. Even if they don't know your situation, your whole energy will shift and people will spot it. They'll see it. And they're just going to notice your spirit glowing. And that's how you inspire other people. And then here we have Fertility, which is the Empress card in the tarot. And this is saying, this is reminding you that you are the creator of your own life. Not anybody else, just you. So you have to take control of it and you need to do what needs to be done. Growth is coming for you. Any seeds that you planted from your past will be birthed into the world. You need to nurture them And you need to use kindness with yourself, with others too. Treat yourself with kindness through this situation and others. And when you do that, again, people will notice you. They're going to notice your abundance. They're going to notice your glow. Maybe you're in a public eye of some sort. Maybe you work with people that are watching you in some way, and you're going to see a shift, and people are going to notice you more and see the real you. And then here we have the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is the element of thought. It is associated with the pineal gland. And the words for this is I know. So the crown chakra is located on the top of your head, and this is what links you to the universe. And it's the connection from your spiritual self and your wisdom. And when this chakra is aligned, you'll tap into the deepest sources of wisdom. So to align this chakra, some things that you can do, if you like yoga, you could do meditation, and you can do breath work. So if you go ahead and you work on this chakra, it will help you to gain the wisdom that you need. Even though you already have it, you have the inner wisdom, you know what to do. But this will help you to act on it and to confirm for you. Okay, and then for the tarot here, we have the moon. So the moon is confirming that there's something hidden here. There's something lurking in the shadows. There's something that you're not seeing clearly, maybe, and I think it's because you're choosing not to. Fears. There's a lot of fears here. You're not seeing the truth in something, and it could be in a partnership, because I have the Lovers card here. So it doesn't have to be a partnership, but this is about making a choice as well. And this is not seeing the truth in something. You may be hiding some secrets from someone you love. You're fearful of reality and illusion, and again, it's like you're wearing those rose-colored glasses, and it could be somebody's doing something was done, and you're just not able to face it because it's too painful. And that's what's making it will or can make you sick here with your health. A choice needs to be made, and the choice that needs to be made is, are you going to face the truth? Are you going to live in truth, or are you going to keep hiding from it? There might be compromises might need to be made, sacrifices, or maybe you have already sacrificed and compromised too much in a situation, and it's time to stop, and it's time to pull away from it. So you need to make a choice here using your heart and your inner knowing, which you have, the inner knowing here, your inner wisdom. The connection of your wisdom and your spirit, just like the crown chakra says. The connection of your heart and your intuition, and you know what to do. It might be painful, it might be tough, but you know what to do. So now you have this choice, and when you make this choice, you have two options here. You have the 9 of Pentacles and you have the 6 of Pentacles. If you make the right choice and you live in your truth and you face these fears and you see something for what it is, you will have success, you'll have abundance. The 9 of Pentacles is all about self-indulgence, rewards that are well-earned rewards, and abundance, and enjoying the finer things in life. And then here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this is about lack. This is about losing, it could be financial loss, material loss, it could be theft, it could be any kind of financial settlements, such as like when you divorce and you guys split belongings, split money. So yeah, the two options here. You make a choice and it'll either end in success and abundance or lack. And the Nine of Pentacles represents usually, doesn't have to be single, you could be in a relationship, but it's usually like a strong single woman or man that is abundant on their own. But it doesn't have to be. It could be in a partnership as well. But yeah, so you know what to do. You have the inner strength. You trust your gut. Don't second guess yourself. It might be painful, it might be hard, but it needs to be done, because if you keep going on this way without living in your truth, you're gonna make yourself sick. And you're not going to be successful. You're not going to move on. And any opportunities that are meant for you will just be blocked by this. And you're not seeing something clearly. And this card speaks a lot of things looking different in the dark under moonlight than it would in the daytime during the sunlight. Like when you go out during the daytime and you go walk through the woods in the sunlight, it looks, you know, a certain way. It may be beautiful, and then when you go out at night, in the middle of the night, it's a whole different vibe, right? If you're walking through the same forest alone in the middle of the night under the moonlight, it is beautiful, and a lot of people do love it, and it's beautiful. But if you're not balanced in your life and your emotions, it's going to be scary. So you kind of want to lift that darkness and see things in the light and see them for what they really are. All right, pile number 2. Thank you. Move on to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3 with the moonstone crystal. We have Goddess Aphrodite with romantic love. Goddess Maeve with cycles and rhythms. Goddess Medea with deception. And from my Psychic Tarot, we have Stand Your Ground. Sacrifice. And Power. And then from the tarot, we have the Magician. Ten of Cups. Ace of Wands. And Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, so the first card is Aphrodite, romantic love. And Aphrodite is a Greek goddess of love and beauty. And she brings love into your life. She wants you to fall in love with your life and find love all around you. Look for it. Look for love in every area of your life. When you do this, that's how you attract more love into your life. So maybe you have a new partnership coming up, or a deepening of a current relationship that you're in. Or it could also, I mean, this is romantic love, but it could also be self-love if it fits in your situation, falling in love with yourself and your own life. But it also speaks of a painful situation that you may have been through winding up being a blessing in disguise. So, sometimes bad things happen for good reasons, or it's, you learn a major lesson from it. But she wants you to release any judgments you have and to be in the present moment and try to look at the good in your life so that you can attract more good in. And then Maeve is a Celtic goddess, and with cycles and rhythms, and it says, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So she is a goddess very in touch with her feminine side. She speaks of, maybe if you're female and you're going through any issues with your female cycles or menopause. It doesn't have to be. It could be just speaking emotionally. She wants you to understand that, we go through cycles in life. Sometimes we're happy and energetic and everything's good. And then other times we're not. Sometimes, we could be depressed, we could feel isolated, we feel low energy, and, you might want to just be alone, pushing people away. And you don't want to fight that. You want to celebrate and embrace all the rhythms and just go with it. You're feeling that for a reason. You want to just go with it. You don't want to fight it. She also urges you to take better care of your body. If you need support emotionally from an emotional crisis, you want to go ahead and find the support that you need. And if you're in a grieving process right now, you want to allow yourself time to grieve. You can be grieving the loss, physical loss of somebody, or it could be a relationship, any kind of grieving. You want to allow yourself to grieve and understand that this moment is not going to last forever. Everything is a cycle and a rhythm and flowing, and you want to allow it to flow. You don't want to stop the flow. You don't want to block it. The cycles will always be changing. And she also speaks of taking charge of a domestic situation. So if there's a situation at home going on, she's telling you that you need to take charge of it. And you need to choose. There might be a choice that you have to make. Medea, and in this deck, she represents deception. So Medea is a Greek goddess, and this card is speaking of lies, deceit. She's here to tell you that the truth is about to come out. You may be being deceived, or you may be the one deceiving someone else. But this is a warning, and to let you know that someone's web that they've created is going to be untangled, unraveled. The truth is coming out. Okay, and then from the Psychic Tarot here, I have Stand Your Ground. So, right now, or soon, very soon, you will be being tested and challenged. Around you, there may be some fierce competition. You may have rivals that surround you. But you need to know that you have the strength and the inner courage to stand up for yourself, stand your ground. And this card says to do not surrender, do not give up. You want to stay true to yourself and true to your beliefs and who you are. Another message to letting you know that you need to keep yourself healthy. Take care of yourself physically and emotionally, because you're going to need it to get through whatever this challenge is. You're going to need endurance. You might have to stand alone for a while. You might have to defend yourself, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be victorious as long as you stand your ground and don't back down, don't give up for whatever this situation is here. Yeah, so someone's being deceived. Cycles are, there's romantic love. You want to find love everywhere in your life to attract more in. So this situation could be involving a romantic love. It goes through cycles. There's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, but you want to take care of yourself and you want to allow things to flow. If you need to grieve, you need to grieve. There's deception and lies that are going to be coming forward, and you need to stand your ground and be strong and do not back down. And then we have the sacrifice card here, which is equivalent to the hangman. Yeah. So you may have made many sacrifices, or you're being urged to make a sacrifice. When you make great sacrifices, that's what brings powerful achievements. Any self-sacrifice that we do, you're rewarded with transformation, with wisdom, enlightenment, and you may need to take a step back from this situation for a little while. You don't want to stand down. You want to defend yourself, stick up for yourself, don't back down. But this is saying about taking a pause for yourself and trying to see this through a different perspective. There's probably going to be a situation happening where you cannot control the outcome. There's going to be transition, there's going to be change. You just want to get yourself ready, get strong mentally, physically, emotionally to get through this. You're going to need to call for your power, dig deep for your inner power. This is all about inner strength, willpower, courage, but compassion and love at the same time. And again, any mistake that you made here or in the past, or anything that you went through, is going to wind up being a blessing in disguise. Something bad might have happened, and it's terrible right now, but in the end, you're going to look back and say, oh wow, if that didn't happen, this would have happened, Something good is going to come out of all this pain. So through all this, with the deceiving and the lies and finding out about it, you want to still try to find your inner strength and love and compassion and look for love in your life. Try not to focus on all the pain and the negativity, but you don't want to ignore it either. You want to allow yourself to grieve, but you also want to try to focus on the good things in your life and try to find the positivity to draw more of that in. And then with the tarot here, we start off with the Magician. The Magician is all about manifesting what you want. The Magician is a master manifester. He knows how to create the life that he wants. He knows how to use the tools provided to him, the tools around him, to create the outcome that he desires. He's very attached logically. He, with his logical self, as well as spiritually and emotionally, he's balanced. He's perfectly balanced. He has all the 4 elements here. He has water, earth, air, fire, water, which is all balanced, and that's an ultimate goal, to manifest. And here's the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is your happy ending, what you desire, what you want to manifest, right? You want to manifest, you want to be the magician of your own life, and you want to manifest your happy ending, whatever that looks like to you. Here they show, here they show the happy ending as the married couple with the kids, the home, but that doesn't mean that's what your happy ending is, but you get the point. Whatever your happy ending may be. If it is, it could be the family, it could be the love, it could be the kids. Whatever it is, you want to manifest it. And you want to manifest it with love and compassion. If you focus on the hurt too much, you're not going to be able to manifest the right things into your life. Yeah, when you focus on love, it will show up tenfold. 10 of Cups. You want all 10 cups to be filled. So, yeah, when you do that, when you find your inner strength and you stand your ground, and you might have to sacrifice a few things, but you'll be the master magician of your life. And you're going to get your happy ending. And this here is the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning, a very passionate new beginning. This could be also blessings in education, career, health, and it can also be in relationship. It could actually be fertility, like if you're looking to start a family and to have a child. This card is great. It speaks of that this is a good time to do that. And you're being given a blessing. Your personal power is at a high point with this card. It could also represent the beginning of a creative project or endeavor. And then we have also with it the Ace of Swords, which is awesome. These are major blessings coming your way. The Ace of Swords speaks about new ways of thinking, mental changes, clarity. It can also be justice in any kind of legal matter that you may be going through. It can also bring death of any old attachments. Any negative forces that were put upon you will be sent back to their rightful owner and creator with this card. It will help you to resolve conflicts, any problems, responsibilities, like, here you're going to have challenges coming. You're going to have to fight and stand up for yourself, stand your ground. This blessing is coming for you, so you can do just that. So you can see things clearly and remove negativity. And this is saying, don't worry about any arguments or conflicts around you right now. These people that may be challenging you, trying to fight with you, don't even worry about it. Don't give them any energy. Stand up for yourself, but don't feed into giving them any of your energy. Focus on love. Yeah. All right, pile number 3. Thank you. I'm going to move on to pile number 4. Okay, we're going to go ahead with pile number 4 with the Snowflake Obsidian crystal. I don't know why my camera won't focus. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have, let me try to pronounce this one. Goddess Nimosuni, the past. Goddess Iseult, undying love. Goddess Penthelislia with guilt. From my Psychic Tarot, I have Rejoice in Celebration. Recognition and Reward. Balance. And then from the tarot, I have the Hanged Man in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Eight of Pentacles upright. And Five of Cups. Okay. Okay. So for pile number 4, for some of you, I'm feeling like you might be going through a grieving process of an actual death of someone that you cared for. But it can be a grieving process of many things. Could be just, you know, a relationship ending or losing anything, losing something. But it's a lot looking like actually losing someone physically. And there's also some guilt. So it's grieving and guilt a lot in here. Something from the past. There's something that happened in the past that is holding you back. That's very painful. And there's guilt around it. There's obviously grieving for losing it. And you're having a hard time moving forward from this. So, Goddess Mnemosyne is a Greek goddess, and it's the goddess of the past. So, she wants you to move forward from your past to discover new territories. When you look back and you examine your past, when you do it in a healthy way, it can empower you and provide you with wisdom on how to move forward. As you change these things, the way that you see your past will change. Whatever happened in the past is making you repeat old patterns. And these patterns are not serving you. Doing the same things over and over. You want to change the way you view this. You want to change the way you view your past. You don't want to hold on to this story because then you'll never let it go. Sometimes we have painful things that happen in our past, and we hold on to it and we make that our story. Like, this who we are. That's who I am. I went through this. This is my story. That's who I am. And when you do that, you own it and you continue to repeat these patterns because you're saying that this is who you are and that's the way your life is, but it doesn't have to be. You need to learn from the past experiences and let it go and look for new beginnings. You don't want to hold on to it. And you want to see it differently. You want to look back and see it as something that you've learned from. It's like falling hostage to our stories of our past. You may be running away from a painful memory or pretending that something that was wrong that was done to you didn't really happen, or something that you may have done didn't really happen. Like, you don't want to face it, but you need to heal that and move forward, and you need to be honest with yourself about these times when you were wounded or you wounded someone else. And you want to get to know your triggers for this, what triggers you in these patterns. Once you let yourself free and allow these memories from your past to help to lead you, that's when miracles will happen. There's a part of your old self that needs to be left behind for you to fully transform and rise above this situation. Iseult is a Celtic goddess, and it says, the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So your heart right now, it needs to be healed from grief, from guilt, from betrayal. You may have loneliness. You need to heal from the inside out. And you need to realize that there is help around you and there's help within you. And you need to be patient with yourself because the grieving process takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen even in months. It takes time. And you want to be patient with yourself and treat yourself with the same kindness and gentleness that you would for someone else in your situation. Stop forcing yourself. Stop being hard on yourself. It's a normal process of grieving that you need to go through. It might help you to get in touch with nature, to go outside and, it'll lighten your outlook and let you receive healing from going outside in nature, taking a walk in the park or sitting on the grass. And when you do that, it's going to help your heart to heal. And you're going to be able to help others heal too. I'm feeling like once you heal yourself, you're going to be able to help other people who are going through similar situations. Yeah, you're healing from some type of loss. It could be a breakup, or it could actually be a deceased loved one. And you're maybe questioning if they're happy, if they're okay, and they are. They love you, they protect you, and you need to know that they are okay to move on from this. And then we have this Greek goddess here, which is really hard to pronounce, Penthesilea, I think, with guilt. She's the Greek goddess known as the perpetrator. And she wants you to know that everybody makes mistakes. A lot of people misjudge and a lot of people misunderstand. And there's very little bit in life that can't be undone. So if there's something that's bothering you, you can fix it. There may be guilt from maybe straying on your path in some way, and you may feel shameful of that. Something that you've done that you have guilt around, it's time to take responsibility and to come clean about it. And doing that is going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage to face this. And if you're the one that was hurt here, you need to know that you can't feel guilty for what was done to you. If someone hurt you, you need to, don't hold on to that guilt and put it on yourself. You want to move out of your comfort zone. It's not easy to do that, but if there's something you need to come out and talk about, come clean about, the only way this is going to get better is if you do that. You don't want this to get out of hand. If you played a part in something, you want to own up to it. And forgiving others who have hurt you is going to help you as well. You're not responsible for any actions that other people do. There might be a secret coming out, a guilty secret coming out. Someone might come to you and reveal a secret, and it's going to be a big one if that's in your case, and you're going to need some advice on how to go about this. Okay. And with this undying love also, if it is a loss of a loved one, you need to know that that love that you shared does not die. That love is still very much alive, even if they are departed. Okay? And if you're in a relationship where you're broken up, that love was real. It was really there. Whatever the situation was, the love didn't die. It's still there. Okay, so here with rejoice in celebration. So this is saying that you want to look for things to celebrate, okay? You have to go through this grieving process, but there's other things going on in your life for you to celebrate. There's other success and victory around you or waiting for you. And you want to take time to celebrate that. Celebrate your success and your victories. Follow your heart and celebrate that. Celebrate that you followed your heart. They're being grateful for what you have, sharing with your friends, your family, your partner, your coworkers, whatever. Celebrate your accomplishments. And in a way, you know, it's not easy to hear sometimes, but it's the truth. Like, when people pass, you want to celebrate their life. I know it's hard when you're going through grieving and death to think of it that way because you've lost someone that you love, but you want to remember to celebrate them, celebrate their life that they led. And if there's any guilt that you're holding on to from someone that passed, like if someone passed and you never got to say something that you've always wanted to say, or if you said something that you wish you could take back now, you need to release that and understand that they understand, and they're not even thinking of that. They are in a place of eternal love, and their love and your love that you shared is never going to die. It's there. And you need to get away from the guilt and just celebrate the relationship that you had with this person. And then we have recognition and reward. And this goes along with celebration. You know, you're going to be rewarded for hard work and accomplishments that you've put in. And you want to notice that. You want to pat yourself on the back. You have a family or a group of people that are coming together, and you guys are all striving for the same goal. So if it is a loss of some kind, you and your family are going to be coming together and helping each other and helping to heal each other and take care of each other and celebrate the life of this person. And if it's not an actual death for you and you're grieving something else, just remember to see what there is to celebrate around you and to acknowledge all the hard work you put in, and you will be having rewards coming for your accomplishments. And then we have balance here. And this is saying that there's a need for balance and harmony with your inner life and also with what's surrounding you in the physical world. There may be some lifestyle adjustments that are required. And this can be in love, relationships, business, career, everything, you know. And you want to be responsible for any choices that you have made. So you want to treat people fairly, and you want to make sure that people are treating you fairly as well. And just bringing emotional balance, especially if you're going through a grieving and a loss. Of course, you're going to be emotionally unbalanced. But you want to try to find your balance to get through this. Okay, and then here we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is saying that there's something going on right now that it's like the situation is running away with you, and it could have a not a good ending. It could be a disastrous ending if things are getting out of hand here. There may be some manipulating going on. Someone could be manipulating you, or vice versa. And whatever it is, it needs to stop. Yeah, you need to stop and rethink something here. Something's not headed in the right direction here. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And this, this could be like dangerous delusions. Someone could be deceiving you, or you could be deceiving yourself. Living in a fantasy world with this card. It also, there could be uncertainty of emotions that are clouding things around you, clouding matters, confusion. This card also warns against getting lost in drinking, drugs, even fantasies. If you're going through a lot of pain and loss, sometimes it's, you know, we fall into these things because you're looking to numb the pain. And this card warns against that. And if that's the case, that could be what this is talking about. If you're losing yourself in drinking or drugs or anything like that, it's not going to end well. So you want to stop and rethink your approach here. And find balance, and, you know, find balance in your life. Seek help if you need to. There's, with this card here, there's family around you and friends that you may be able to go to if this is for you. It's not going to be for everybody. And this could just also be getting really lost in these emotions and in the grief. And you may be, if you're not with the drugs and drinking, you may be overworking. You may be pouring yourself into your work and not really paying attention to the feelings here. Here we have the Five of Cups, and that's the grieving card. That's a loss. Something was lost and you're grieving it. But you want to allow yourself to grieve and to push through it and to heal, rather than numb or, you know, pour yourself only into your work. But it looks like some of you are working hard on something here at the same time. Like while you're going through this process, you're working hard on something, and you will be celebrating that and being recognized and rewarded for it. But it's about balancing everything. It's good to obviously work on goals and get things accomplished, but you want to allow yourself time for emotional healing as well. Yeah, so just working on a situation from the past that has hurt you, and knowing that there's always, the love is always there. It didn't go away. The love never dies. Getting over guilt here, or forgiving someone else that has guilt, and celebrating the other things in life that you're accomplishing, and even celebrating moving past this, changing your past memories, changing your story, and getting through this loss is a reason to celebrate, for sure. Okay. Thank you, group number 4. I hope these messages resonated for everyone. If they didn't, that's okay. There's other readings out there. They're not all for everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.